Hello and welcome to Board Game TV. It's Decked Dice Wednesday, and we're playing Marvel Legendary. And our villain today will be, coincidentally enough, Mysterio. He always leads a Sinister Six Master Strike. Shuffle this Master Strike into Mysterio's face down Mastermind Tactics. The card becomes Mastermind Tactic worth 6 points. He takes 8 to beat. I've seen Spider-Man Far From Home, and so it's fitting that Mysterio is our villain. It's happy coincidence, by the way. I'm not going to spoil anything. I just want to say that I did like Far From Home. I actually liked it better than Homecoming. And if you're a Mysterio fan, they did do him good, and then they didn't do him good. It's kind of weird, but yeah. But I really liked the movie. And Gyllenhaal did a great job. So we have Midtown Bank Robbery. Set up 8 twists, 12 total bystanders in the villain deck. Special rules. Each villain gets +1 combat for each bystander it has. Twist. Any villain in the bank captures 2 bystanders, then play the top card of the villain deck. Evil wins when 8 bystanders are carried away by 8 escaping villains. Okay. So we have the Maggia Goons and the Sinister Six in there. And our heroes, we have the Symbiote Spider, always a favorite of mine. I love that black and white classic costume. I even have the issue of Secret Wars. It's either 7 or 8. I want to say 6, 7, or 8. It's one of them where he got it. We have Spider-Woman, another favorite of mine. I like Spider-Woman. I always have. I always liked her costume. She's pretty cool. For somebody who they wanted a woman version of Spider-Man, but her powers are really totally different, so. Then we have two who I have really very little clue as to who the hell they are. We have Silk. I have no idea who she is. Could care less who she is. Kind of looks like a knockoff version of Spider-Woman to me. And then we have Spider-Gwen, which, okay, she looks stupid too. I don't know. You know, why tarnish the memory of Gwen Stacy? You know, Gwen Stacy was tragically killed by the Green Goblin. Okay? Let her stay dead. Hell, Norman Osborn should have stayed dead. But that's the case. You get too many people running around now with Spider-Man powers, and it just makes Spider-Man so ununique now. I'm serious. But yeah, so I don't care. I don't know who she is. Don't care. Totally not interested. Not interested in Silk, but we're going to be using them since I have them, and since they're spider themed. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. Let's take top card of the villain deck, and it is a banker. Okay. So the banker will be there. It's coming over here, actually. Mysterio catches him. Alright, so I have 6 recruit. Let me see what I want to do. I'll take Spider-Woman here with the wall crawl for 4 recruit. That's really all I can do. Well, no. Huh. Okay, and I will actually gain, this is not a normal card. This is a bonus promo card type thing. And so I'm going to go ahead and spend 2 and get that as well. Okay. Alright, so let's go ahead and put out the next. And we have the Maggia Goons. Bribe. Fight. KO one of your heroes. Of course, bribe means you can use recruit and combat to beat those guys. So that's cool. Okay, so I have 4 fight and 2 recruit. And you know what? We'll 4 fight them. And we KO one of my heroes, so I will KO one of these guys. And with 1 recruit, I can't buy anything, but that's it. Okay, so next turn we have Radiation Scientist. Well, he's going over here to Mysterio. So Mysterio is now a 10. Okay. So let's talk about a few things like I normally do with these. Let's talk about Mysterio. I've always liked Mysterio. Of course, he's always been kind of a goofy B-lister cheese type villain. That was fine. He has a certain charm to him. But in the early 90s, the Spider-Man animated series was going on. That's the best Spider-Man cartoon they ever made. Okay? So, that came on, and they did Mysterio in an episode, and they did him very well. And it was a little bit after that he started to get respect back in the comic books and that kind of stuff. So he's always been a fan favorite, really since that period of time came out. And I'm glad they made him a mastermind. He is from the Spider-Man set, which is a great set. It's one of the best small box sets. And I always liked Mysterio. I always thought, if done right, he's pretty cool. And his illusions and stuff like that. And he even though his costume is weird looking, it's pretty good. It's good and cheesy in a way. Okay, so we have 3 recruit, and I have actually 6 fight. Now, I ain't gonna fight nothing. I don't even need to play this, so I don't have good enough. So let's go ahead and just do my 3 recruit. Let's recruit somebody. Okay, I'll take Patrol the Bridge here with Spider-Gwen. And there we go. And then we have Sandman. Sandman's combat is twice the number of villains in the city. Escape. Each player reveals a blank hero or gains a wound. Okay. Alright. So let's see, I have 3 recruit. Okay. The wall crawl. Alright, reveal the top card of your deck if that card has a... Oh, yeah, I didn't use that. Alright. Let's see, 4 recruit. Sorry. 4 fight, 3 recruit. Okay, well, Sandman is basically... There's his fights too, so we'll go ahead and take him out. So we did that. And let's see, I have 3 recruit. And we got a lot of wall crawls here. Man, which symbol do I want to go? If you get +1 for each other hero players, occur cost 1 or 2. Okay, I'll take that one. And that's really all I can do that turn. Alright, let's pull out this one, and we have another bystander. So Mysterio is now 11. Yeesh. He's getting harder to beat, Okay, I realize I forgot to explain wall crawl, so let's go over wall crawl. Wall crawl. The new wall crawl keyword lets heroes set up powerful combos by placing cards at the top of their decks. Wall crawl means when you recruit this hero, you may put it on the top of your deck. So there you go. That's basically it. When you use wall crawl to put a card on top of your deck, don't use any other abilities of that card until it gets drawn from the deck. So there you go. Okay, so I have 3 recruit, 3 fight. Really can't do anything with the fight. I do have 3 recruit. Let's see what I want to do. I want to chain, so I will take this symbiote and put it on top of my deck. You know what? Nah, I'm not going to do that. We'll just chain that. And that's it for that. Alright, now we have a Master Strike. So, shuffle this Master Strike. Alright, so the Master Strike is going to go into Mysterio's tactics. He's going to be harder to beat. Alright, let me draw my cards. So let's talk about the Black Spider costume. Always have loved it. I remember being wowed by it when I first bought the issue of Secret Wars when I got it all those years ago. And I mean, I bought it when it came out because I was really in the comics at that time, and I loved the Secret War storyline. I was wowed by that costume. I have the issue where Spider-Man, the first issue of Spider-Man, where he's in his black costume. I have the basically bunch of issues during that era where the symbiote started acting funny, and then he gets the Fantastic Four to try to help him get the costume off. So, and then of course the whole Venom thing. But I've always loved that black and white costume, always. I remember it was a big controversy at the time, you know. Which one's better? So 4, reveal the top card of your deck. If that card has a combat icon, draw it. It does not. It's empty, reveal the top card of your deck. If that card costs 2 or less, draw it. Okay, well, it does, so we'll take it. So that's 3 recruit again. And, well, not a good enough fight. So 3 recruit, not good enough fight. Okay, I'm going to take this one from Silk, and we'll put that there. Alright, so let's see here. And we have a scheme twist. Alright, so any villain in the bank captures 2 bystanders, then play the top card of the villain deck. Okay, well, that's not going to happen, but we do have to play the top card of the villain deck. Alright, and the goons come out. So there we go. Spider-Woman I've always liked. Really mainly for her costume. I always thought her costume was cool. She didn't do much first when she came out, really, in the late 70s, I think it was. I mean, she's just basically a woman version of Spider-Man. I mean, come on. And they didn't do much with her a little bit after that. I know she had a cartoon and that kind of stuff. And then she kind of had a revival back in the late 90s, early 2000s. And, but where she's gone at today, I have no idea. But I've always liked her, so we'll just leave it at that. Okay, alright. I do have another one of these. Reveal the top card of your deck. If it costs 0, KO it. If it costs 1 or 2, draw it. If it costs 0, KO it, which I will do. Alright, I have... That just gives me 3 fight... Well, I might as well go ahead and use a bribe and defeat these goons, and I'll have to KO him, and I won't recruit anything. And we have another twist, and then we have another twist. Jeez. And we have... Come on! I shuffled. I know I did. Alright, and then we have the goons again. Alright. Jeez. Alright. Alright, reveal the top card of your deck. If it costs 1 or 2, you get plus... It does. I get plus 2. That's 3. Well, okay. So, we're going to beat the goons. We're going to KO him. And I guess I'll use my 2 to draw this Silk lady. Like I said, I have no idea who Silk is. Don't ask me anything about her. I don't know. Okay, so let's see what we have here. We have another bystander, so he's going to Mysterio. Okay, so we have Patrol the Bridge. Alright, so let's go ahead. If it costs 2 or less, draw it. It does. Then we have reveal the top card of your deck. If it has a combat icon, draw it. It does. Reveal the top card of your deck. If it costs 0, KO it. If it costs 1 or 2, draw it. It costs 2. I can draw it. And you get plus 1 for each other. Okay, so let's see what we can do with this here. I have 4 right here. 6. 10. 11. 12. Okay, that's good enough to pop Mysterio. I do have to... 2 cards from your hand on top of my deck. I do have to do that. But I do hit Mysterio, and that way I rescue bystander. So I rescue him. I'm going to draw a card. That's 1 recruit. It's not going to do me anything. Okay, let's see what the tactic is. And it is... If this is not the final tactic. Reveal the top 5 cards of the villain deck. Play all the master strikes you revealed. Put the rest on the bottom of that deck in random order. Okay, this is not the final tactic. So let's see. No master strike. No master strike. No master strike. No master strike. And no master strike. So we put them on the bottom of the deck. We've hit Mysterio once. He's now back down to 11. It's fine. And that's basically the end of that turn. We was able to chain a little bit. Okay, we get another bystander. Well, now he's back to 12 again. But we did get rid of a tactic. Okay, come on, recruit. Okay, let's see here. Well, I have 3 recruit, nothing to fight. I need to get some recruit points, so I will get this recruit. That's what I want to do with her. Let's play this, and we have the vulture. Ambush. If there is a villain on the rooftops or bridge, swap the vulture with one of those villains. There's not. Escape. Each player reveals a hero or gains a wound. The Sinister Six. I love the Sinister Six. I've always loved that idea. I've always thought that it was a great group. Of course, if you've heard any of my playthroughs, you know that I think Spider-Man has the greatest rogues gallery in Marvel Comics. He's like the Batman with that thing. Over the years, there have been different variations of the Sinister Six, but I've always liked the original. Not a big Vulture fan, not a big Sandman fan, but I do like the Sinister Six. Okay, so let's see here. Reveal the top card of your deck. Okay. Alright. Well, alright. So, let's see. Not a good draw. I could defeat the Vulture with this, but then well, yeah, I could put those 2. Okay, I'll tell you what. Let's defeat the Vulture. I'll put those 2 cards back right there. Let's defeat the Vulture. That gives me with 2 recruit. And again, let's see here. I guess we'll chain. We'll try to see if we can't chain some more with that. Alright. See, this is the symbiote version of that Thwap card. Of that one with the Spider-Man. Alright, here we go. We have a Master Strike. So this Master Strike tactic is now going inside. See how Mysterio is not... is a little bit harder than you may think he is. So... it simulates that he's an illusion, so it does a pretty good job of it. Okay, see here. Okay. Reveal the top card of your deck. Okay. If it has a fight icon, draw it. So I don't get to draw anything. And I won't be able to really fight. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have to 3 recruit. And I will gain this one again. So I got both of those. And we have a bystander. So now he's getting a little bit harder. Excuse me. Alright, so let's see. Maybe we can chain some stuff here. Okay, so let's go over the spectrum. So what the word spectrum means is you have to have 3 classes of heroes. Like, in order to use the spectrum here, I have to have 3 of those or 3 of those. Basically, 3 of any one of these symbols. Not the top symbol, but that thing. And I don't have it, so I can't use it right now. So let's see what we have. Reveal the top card of your deck. If it costs 0, KO. If it costs 1 or 2, draw it. Okay, well, I can draw it. Okay, you get +1 for each other card. You play this turn 1 or 2. If it's empty, the top card of your deck, that costs 2 or less, draw it. It does cost 2 or less. And that's it. Alright, so maybe I can do something here. I have 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So that's enough to pop Mysterio. So I'm going to take a bystander away from him. We're going to pop him again. And here we go. If this is not the final attack, shuffle a Master Strike from each other player's victory pile. Okay, we don't have to do that. So we take another tactic from Mysterio. In order to use this card, I have to take 2 cards and put them on top of my deck, which I'll take these 2 and put them on top of my deck. And I have 3 recruit. So let's see what I want to do with that. I'll gain a shield officer. Okay. Alright, so we have Magia Goons. So now I'm going to have 2 recruit here. Okay, reveal the top card of your deck. If it has a combat icon, draw it, which it does. Okay. Reveal the top card of your deck. If it costs 1 or 2, you gain +2. It does not. Okay, so I have 1, 2, 3, 4. That's enough to beat the Magia Goons. And then I only have 2 recruit. My recruit power is garbage. However, I'm going to KO this one. I'm going to get these. I'm going to use these 2 recruit. I'm not even going to use that thwap. And let's see here. I will get this one. Okay. Alright, we have Magia Goons out again. So let's see what we get. Not a very good hand. Not a very good hand at all. Okay. Boy. Okay. I got 5 recruit. So I will put these 2 cards back on top of my hand. Well, I'll put this one and this one back on top of my hand. And I'll just discard that. And I have 5 recruit, and I was close to getting her, but no. I will take this one. And I'm going to put it on the top of my deck. I'm going to use the wall. Well, no. I'll save it. I'll save it. So that goes there. Okay. And Master Strike. Alright, so this Master Strike is going right in there with Mysterio. He's full of Master Strikes. Boy. That's the problem with him. Okay, so, Spider-Man Far From Home was a good movie. I liked it better than Homecoming. Don't get me wrong, I liked Homecoming. I liked it better than Homecoming. Tom Holland is Spider-Man, man. That guy can do 20 more Spider-Man movies for all I care. He's really good. There's this really one cool scene where Mysterio does what he does. It is one of the best, coolest scenes I've seen. Wow, in the MCU or comic book movies, man, it's mind blowing. Okay, let's do this. Reveal the top card. If it costs 1 or 2, draw it. All right, it costs that. All right, if it costs 1 or 2, okay. So I'm gonna get +2. So I have 3. I have 4. Okay, and that's another 3 at 7. Okay. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So we pop Mysterio. I'll get a bystander from him. Alright, it's going to be a Master Strike tactic. That's fine. Yeah, okay, let's see. Reveal the top card. If it has an icon, I can draw it. And there's really nothing else I can do. I can get rid of these 2 No, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do anything else. That's it. So let's go ahead and end it. And we have a bystander. So these goons capture the bystanders. Alright. Okay, not a very good one. Okay, I could beat the goons, which I'm going to. I'm going to KO this guy. Take this bystander. I have 2 recruit. And I will take the spider woman. Oh. And we have another master strike. Ugh. The hits just keep coming with him. I tell you. No problem with the scheme. We're just having problems with Mysterio here. Alright. Okay, to reveal the top card of your deck, if it has a combat icon, you can draw it. Which I will think I will do. Shuffle them up real quick and then we'll do it. Oh, okay, well that's pretty good. Okay, this is going to help me out. Okay, alright, to play this card you must put 2 cards from top. Okay, that's fine. I'll do that. So I'll put her back on top. And her back on top. Okay. That's 4, 6, 7, 8. Nope, that's not going to help. Never mind. Because I would have to take 2 cards, and I don't have 2 cards to play for that. So let me get these cards back. This is giving me 5 recruit. Okay, well, I tell you what, I'm going to take a sidekick. And I'm going to take a symbiote here. And we have another master strike. That's got to be it for the master strikes. I mean, that's got to be it. So, I think now we can hopefully start wailing on him and get him taken out. Okay, patrol the bridge. Alright, if it's 2 or less, draw it. Okay. Alright, reveal the top card of your deck. If it costs 1 or 2, it does. You get +2. Okay. Still not going to be good enough, so there's really nothing I can fight with, because that'll be 2, 3, 4, 5, and then +1 for each other. 6, 7, yeah, it's not going to be good enough. So I just have 3 recruit, and I will take this shield officer. Okay, we have the goons come out. Okay, this is going to be another one of them chain ones. Okay, so I have the spectrum because I have a fist, and a fist. So I'm going to draw a card. Okay, that's good. I can do this. Alright, let me reveal the top card of my deck. If it costs 0, KO it. It does. So let's KO it. Reveal the top card of your deck. If it has a combat icon, draw it. It does. Top card of your deck. If it costs 1 or 2, you get +2. Okay, I get +2. So this is 3. 5, 6, 7, 8. I'll put these 2 on the back of my deck, and I will hit Mysterio again. I will save a bystander. And this is a master strike. So we hit Mysterio again, and that's it for that. Okay. And we have a scheme twist. Alright, so each villain gets +1 each. Any villain in the bank, there's no villain in the bank. Alright. And then we have to play the top card of the villain deck. Again. Okay. And alright, we have Shocker coming out. Ambush. Each player reveals a hero or discards a card. I like the Shocker. I've always liked the Shocker. I know he's goofy. I know his costume looks weird. I know he's kind of like a knockoff Electro. But I've always liked the Shocker. I'm sorry. I didn't like what they did with him in Homecoming. Didn't like that. One bit. Sorry about that quick cut. The baby woke up. Man, teething problems going on still. Okay, so let's see. Let's do this. Alright, well we do have one of these, so we don't have to worry about Shocker's ambush ability. Alright, patrol the bridge. Let's see. If it costs 2 or less, draw it. Okay, well we do. Reveal the top card of your deck. Have a combat icon. Draw it. It is not. If it costs 1 or 2, you get no. Okay. Okay, I think I might try to do this spectrum. Reveal the top 4 cards of your deck. Put any of those cards with a total of 2 or less into your hand. Okay, I can put that one in my hand. Put that one in my hand. I can play the sidekick, and I can put that one in my hand. So let's play the sidekick, which lets me draw 2 more cards. Okay. Alright, so let me see what I have here. Well, this is 4. Six. Eight. Okay. Didn't do that one. 9. 10. Alright, that's enough to pop Mysterio. So I'll pop him once. When you rescue, you may KO one of your heroes or a hero from your discard pile. Okay, I think I'll do that. KO this guy. Okay. So let's hit Mysterio. That's another Mastermind attack. Master Strikes. Okay. Alright. Now I have 2, 4, 7. And I have to put 2 cards on top of my hand. Okay, and I'm going to take this Spider-Woman here. Put it in there. Okay, and that's pretty good. We were able to get another pop on them. And we have a scheme twist. Alright, so alright, we have the bank here. So remember when it says any villain in the bank captures 2 bystanders and play the top card of the villain deck. Okay. So the goons in the bank capture 2 bystanders, and then we have to play the top card. It's another bystander, and he's going to go to Shocker. Okay, so now the bystanders are starting to rack up. Okay, so this is not a very good hand, but I'm going to play a little fast and loose. Okay. Put these 2 on top of my deck, because I'm going to play this. And this is going to give me 5. And 1 combat. I'm going to take 2. That one. 4. And that's it. Okay. Next up we have Shocker again. So we need one of those type of heroes, and we have it already. Okay, patrol the bridge. If it's empty, it is. If it costs 2 or less, draw it. I draw it. Alright, I have a Spectrum. Let's see, do I? I do not yet. Okay. Reveal the top card. If it has a combat icon, draw it. It does not. Okay, you get +1. Okay, so let's see what I can do. You see 4, 6, 8, 9, and then I have to put 2 cards back on top. So I'll take these 2 cards, put them back on top. We're going to hit Mysterio again, and that's another Master Strike. Okay, and that's it. Alright, and we have Hobgoblin. Ambush. Each Sinister 6 villain captures a bystander. Okay, this is going to be tough here. Okay. Bystander. Bystander. Another bystander. Okay. Man, I've always liked the Hobgoblin. The original Hobgoblin. Not that later would be Jason McAdale or whatever, who used to be Jack-o'-lantern taking over the mantle. I like the original. I forget what his name is. It was Ned Leeds for a long time. He got framed. But that whole I got into Spider-Man right before the Hobgoblin showed up. That's when I got into Spider-Man again. When I was a kid, real little kid, I collected it. And the Green Goblin was always one of my favorites. And of course, he had died by the time I started collecting, but I went and got back issues and stuff. But the Hobgoblin was that whole thing when the Hobgoblin first appeared, and it was all a big mystery of who it was. That's another one of the greatest storylines ever, right there. Reveal the top card of your deck if it costs 1 or 2. It does not. Reveal the top. No, it does not. Alright. 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, wait a minute. Well, 7, 8, 9. I put these 2 on top and I hit Mysterio again. You get +1 for each mastermind tactic Mysterio has left after this one. Alright, it's 2. But I could recruit then. Okay, I'll take this right here. Patrol the bank, patrol your victory pile. Okay, here we go. And Kraven. Kraven's combat is equal to the highest hero cost in the HQ, which is 2. Escape. KO a hero from the HQ with the highest cost. Okay. Kraven the Hunter. He's another really good villain. Kraven's Last Hunt is probably one of the greatest graphic novels. God, man, that thing was so good. Oh, yeah, and I popped him. I get this bystander. When you rescue this bystander, you get +2. Okay. Okay, so let's see here. Reveal the top card of your deck if it has a combat icon, draw it. Okay. Reveal the top card of your deck if it costs 0, KO it. It does not. If it costs 1 or 2, you get no. Alright. So let's see what we have. We have 1, 4, 5, 6. Can I do my Spectrum? I cannot do the Spectrum. So I'm going to have to use 6, and I'm going to have to beat somebody. Okay, I am going to KO the Magia Goons. I get these 2 bystanders. I could draw a card. When you rescue, you may KO a wound from your hand. Okay, I don't have one. Alright, I have to KO. I'm going to KO him. And that gives me, wow, 4 recruit, and I'll take a wall crawl and a sidekick. Okay, well, let's draw a villain card, and we have some Maga Goons. So we're getting pretty close to some people escaping. That's okay. We only have 2 more times we got to hit Mysterio. Well, actually 3, I guess. Okay, but he has no more bystanders. Okay, here's a sidekick. Draw a card. Put this on the bottom of the sidekick stack. Oh, sorry, draw a card. Okay. Okay, patrol the bridge. It is not empty. So, reveal the top card of your deck if it has a combat icon, draw it. Okay. 1, 2. I have a spectrum, so I can draw another card. Okay. Reveal the top card of your deck. If it costs 1 or 2, it does. I get +2. Okay, so let's see what I have. I have 2, 4, 6, 8. So let's hit Mysterio. It's a Master Strike. Okay, now if I want to, I can take these 2 cards and put them on the top of my deck and play this one again. That'd be 4. Now also I have +1 for each of these cards. So I have 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I hit him. Rescue a bystander for each mastermind tactic Mysterio has left after this one. Well, he doesn't have any. Okay, so that's all the mastermind tactics. We just got to hit Mysterio one more time, and we have 1. And he's down to 8. Okay, and we have a bystander. So this goon is just going to capture the bystander. Looks like we're going to get pretty lucky here. Well, maybe not. Okay, you get reveal the top card of your deck. If it costs 1 or 2, you get +2. Okay, no. Okay, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Not quite. Can't do it. All right, so we're just gonna go after Craven. We're gonna defeat Craven, and that's it. Let's bring out this one, a Scheme Twist. All right, twist. Any villain in the bank, then play the top card. There is no villain in the bank, so that's pretty good. We play top card, and we have more goons now. Okay, there we go. Let's see if we can do this. I think we can finally take down Mysterio. Well, we keep drawing like this, we're not going to be able to. Okay, reveal the top card of your deck. If it has a combat icon, draw it. It does. So I think what we're going to go ahead and do is we're just going to go ahead right now. 4, 6, 7, 8. We'll put these 2 cards back on top of the deck. We will hit Mysterio for the final time and beat him. Okay, as you can see how Mysterio plays, he is not easy. He's not overly difficult, but he's not easy. But he plays a lot like how he feels. You know, you're trying to hit the right one, and we finally got the right one. Again, he comes from the Spider-Man set. If you can get it, I highly recommend the small box Spider-Man set. I recommend, if you're a fan of Spider-Man or the MCU, you see Spider-Man Far From Home. And let me know what you thought about Mysterio in Far From Home. You know, I'm interested to see what you think about it. You know, if I offended you about my Spider-Gwen or Silk comments, sorry, I just say how I feel. But if you like them, hey, that's great. If you know who they are, that's great. Let me know. You know, change my mind. I hope you enjoyed it. Till the next time, have fun.